Oh, well, fucking, where's the little guy that pops up and tells you what to do?
The training level.
These retro games are too fucking hard! They're too fucking hard! Where do I go? What do I do?
I'm retarded?
I'll go over here.
And he pushes against walls.
There you go, that's our litmus test. That's our litmus test for whether a game's any good or not.
Still our litmus test for whether a game's any good.
You'll be
even
fucking...
modern AAA titles of this year.
What does a character... This is your first test of any game. What does your character do when you run up against a wall? If he carries on running, they can fuck off. Lazy bastards. It's a really simple thing to do. There you go. Put your hands up. Makes all the difference. Even if he carries on walking.
Hey, excuse you! Oh, our mission to destroy all side bugs. We are humanity/hope. Our mission to destroy all
okay there,
side
Space
bugs.
Cadet?
Oh, fuck these.
We spent a long
That's all
time getting
paid off
Conker
anyway.
to look at the camera.
Right then, so there we go. So that was teaching you how to use a context sensitive button. So basically it's a training level, but without telling you it is. Unlike nowadays, where we'd have about 1 billion fucking icons coming on the screen.
Yes,
Patronising the shit out of you.
Security override. Activate tutorial programs for Sergeant Rex Power Code.
Acknowledged. Loading basic tutorial batch 101 from Military Navigation for Idiots. Auto-holstering weapons for silent approach.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
Now have fun.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Jump if you wish to jump.
Spider, I hate you.
Crouch to go lower.
Just let me kill people, damn it.
To look around, look around.
This is not cool.
Moving allows you to go in many exciting directions.
Why?
Running is like walking, only faster.
Fuck.
Are these tutorials getting in the way of your mayhem? Perform a blade takedown when sneaking up to an enemy. Tag enemies to track them more easily. Distract unsuspecting enemies with your D20. Nerd. After a blade takedown, you can chain kill nearby enemies. Climb to get higher.
Seriously?
Loading more training hints from the ABCs of War.
I fucking hate tutorials. And this one is terrible.
No crosshair. We'd have fucking that crosshair. Right? If this was Call of Duty now, it'd be a fucking sight filling the screen. It would zoom in so you could see his anus, inside his anus, and it would still be considered too hard.
Seamless.
Seamless. You couldn't do that on the with a. You can only do that on cartridge, can't you?
Okay.
Because the thing about cartridges is, think about a fucking cartridge, right? It's solid state, which means you can just fucking pull stuff off it like there's no tomorrow. So it's actually a much more advanced, better medium than discs. You can't have as much shit on there, or well, you can, but it's very expensive. But as a medium, cartridge is fucking streets ahead in superiority to any Blu-ray or disc or whatever the fucking shit they're going to come up with now, including hard drives.
And that right there is the director's commentary to the game. They got a playthrough here on YouTube, although they have not finished it yet. We stopped most of the way through the game, but check that out. Alright, now I already did the playthrough to this game. Now we're doing the authentication. Yeah, that's why I don't do schedules. Things get fucked up. F you. And I'll get to that in a second on how I bought this game. Yep, now this is one of the big ones like Resident Evil 2, the memory. This is 64 megabytes or 512 megabits. I believe that's the right math. Yep, as you can see, it's one of the bigger ones. Physically. FU. And we got the paint splotch, nice and big. So this is an authentic one. Yeah, this is one of the games that's most counterfeit, because it's very well sought after, and it goes for somewhat a lot of money, $80. Although in the grand scheme of things, it's not like a Nintendo World Champion that goes for $10,000, or a Panzer Dragoon Saga going for over $700. But as for the N64, it's in the top 10, 6 to 10 spot. And that's one of the reasons why when I bought this when it was with this thing on here. The price tag from a shop back in the early aughts. So I know it's authentic, not a reproduction or bootleg. Because the bootlegs and shit started to come around the 2008, 2009 when the gaming started to skyrocket in price, when they started to get popular and in demand. Yep, if something's worth money, it's going to start being counterfeited and bootlegged. Conker's bad for it, eh? Yep. Yeah, when buying this off eBay, I had a back and forth here with this lady here. I probably could have gotten this for cheaper than $80 at the time, although it seems that's going right now. It dipped to 60 before, and then went back up with the virus and everybody getting the stimulus checks. So anyway, about went on for 2 weeks. I asked if she can open up the game and show me the boards to make sure it's authentic. She said she'd get the things to open it, the screwdrivers to open it up. I didn't ask her to do that, but she did. One set wasn't the right one. Then another week passed. She finally got them and opened up the cartridge, and I saw that was authentic. So that's when I bought it. Yep. I mean, if she went through the trouble of buying all these stuff, I bought it from her instead of going to somewhere else and probably getting it for 60. And as you can see, I got it for $79.99. Another penny, it would be 80. And the manual got for $27.99. I hate to see what it goes for now. Now, obviously, I didn't buy this one when it came out. Back then, my friend had the game. That's where I first played it, and that's why I didn't buy it, because at the time, didn't have much money. So you gotta economize here. If one of your friends has a game, then you won't buy the game. You'll just play theirs and spend your money on some other game that no one else has. So yeah, I didn't help this game by buying one of these. But not much money back then. Yeah, I think I only sold a couple 100,000. Came out late. Came out in 2001 in the life cycle of the N64. GameCube was coming out that year, so a lot of people were probably saving their money up for that. I know I was saving my money up for that. I think I got that at the end of the year. I know I got the games first when they came out in November. I didn't want another incident like the N64 and the Dreamcast not having games to play for it for a while. But the N64 I rented games, and I had the demo discs for Dreamcast. So near launch, I got the games from the GameCube, and a couple months later, I got the GameCube itself. So I had something to play when I got the system. And of course, the story behind this was originally going to be a Banjo-Kazooie family-friendly game, but it looked they weren't rare, and there was a oversaturation of those types of games for the N64. So they said, what unique can we do to this? And they said, let's make it violent. And that's where it gets its M rating from. Although you can play Conker as the family-friendly version on the Game Boy. And you can also play Diddy Kong's Racing. This guy's original design there. Except the hoodie that he has in this game, which I don't like. It's too childlike. I like the vest more. Yeah, I played the multiplayer once with my friend when he had that. Really fun. But now, you know how it is, not getting many friends to come to your house. It's all fucking online now. Nobody wants to play locally. Notes. I don't see that waste of space. You want to just see manual nowadays. And there you have it. Now they've also made the remake on the Xbox 360, but that one's been censored. Now more of the curse words have been censored in that one, so that's why this one's sought after, because it's the uncensored version. Speaking of censorship, I was reading a comment that really highlighted the absurdity of censorship. It's over on the Showgirls video. Some lady said she watched that when she was a little girl on a TV where everything's edited out.
I saw this movie when I was a little girl. They edited out all the nude parts and curse words. I didn't understand what the movie was really about, but I loved it so much. I just thought she was a pretty dancer. Still love this movie.
And I was just thinking, really? You want to make Showgirls kid-friendly? Is that what you're trying to do with the censorship?
We now return to Showgirls.
Yeah!
On TBS.
I had time on my hands, and just out of morbid curiosity, I went back to this movie to count. The movie is about 2 hours and 11 minutes long. Elizabeth Berkley spends about an hour and 5 minutes topless.
Yeah, that just shows how fucking retarded censorship is. I don't think kids watching violent movies is gonna fuck them up, as this lady says here.
In fact, some even felt that video games were important for the youth in some ways, as it prepares them to deal with the real world and to accept the horrors that occur within it.
He's going to be exposed to all sorts of things, online, in books, in movies, that I'll never be able to control. So I feel like Doom is one of the most benign. It's a lot better than the 6 o'clock news in a lot of ways.
Yep, that pretty much sums it up. Censorship is fucking retarded, and it's only there to control the people. So anyway, I'll see you next stream.
We want porn! Yay! Porn for kids, porn for kids. We want porn, porn for kids.
Thrust it! Come on, thrust it! Okay. That's enough. Thank you, ladies.
You got something wrong with your nipples?
No.
They're not sticking up. Stick them up.
What?
Pinch him a little. You want me to do it for you? I'll do it. Here, put some ice in him. Oh, that one right.
I didn't like showing him off with the cheetah.
Why not? I liked looking at him there. Everybody liked looking at him there.
Made me feel like a hooker.
You are a whore, darling.
No, I'm not.
We all are. We take the cash, we cash the check, we show them what they want to see.
Maybe you are a whore, Crystal, but I'm not.
You and me, we're exactly alike.
I'll never be like you.
It's hardcore fun and now it's done. It's porn for everyone.